Hello, everybody. So Ghost Normally Lane versus Baby MIILORD, Shazam, and yeah, this one made the cut. A lot of people said this one is debatable. Everyone says it's highly debatable. I have watched it twice. Okay, I'm always gonna be honest with people. You know, I watched it 2 times because I wanted to be sure before I made this video. I wanted to be sure. But there was questions that was asked that I will answer. Okay, so let's get into it. Let's see this battle real fast. Let me give it a little volume though. Let's give it a tiny bit of volume. Maybe that'll work. Let's go.
If you've made your peace, then the devils are really angels, freeing you from the earth. It's just not how you look at it, that's all.
That was nice. Ooh, that's tight. That's tight. That's tight. Ah. He really good at crump. He's really good at crump. His posture is really good. That's tight. This style fire. Fire style, fire style. Nice. Ow! That was tight, but I'm gonna let y'all know what's happening though. I'm gonna, cause, ow, that bang is crazy. Damn, see that was ball. That was ball. That was crazy. Yeah, this towards the end of this round, that's when he really started dancing like towards the end of the round, he started getting the fuck off. Yeah, towards the end of that round, started getting good, boy. It started getting hella good. That's tight. I'm gonna let y'all know what's happening though. I'm gonna let y'all know. I got y'all. That was raw as fuck. I like that shit. Okay. Okay, let's watch this. So let me So what just what's happening though within that round. He's buck. He's very very good. And towards the end of his round, that's the round that even people was hyping more because it started to be more felt. The thing is, like when you have a style that like is like slow building and more grooves, you need to snap because if you do not have a snap, crump is a reaction based dance. So what makes all the combos and stuff cool is exit moves. That big arm swing, that big boom, that blow. Those things is what put the completion feel, that finish feel in your dance. And my high IQ, I seen him ending his moves. But if you don't have a high IQ, you would think he ain't finished a lot of those moves. You would think like, oh, it was cool, and then he moved into something else. And then it's like, well, what about that other move? Are you gonna end that other move, or are you just gonna go start another move? So a lot of the finish feel was missing on that round, and it's because he doesn't have a snap. A snap is a reaction-based move. Crump is a reaction-based dance. So reactions matter more than moves in crump. Right? Right? I think I'm right. I'm pretty sure I'm right. Let's watch this round though. But if you're watching that round and you feel like something's missing, it's a snap. It's a snap, and it's expression moves. Like there's a lot of rawness missing in a lot of those moments where shit was there. Towards the end of it, he started to actually dance. Like people should teach attempt behind movement. Like because you need to actually dance, actually hit your body, actually hit the groove, actually react to something. And he has it, but it's a slow pace building up type of thing. Like So yeah. Let's go.
For it has come to my attention that baby MIILORD shall go to war with some silly gesture. Away from this bandit. Send him to the gallows where he shall lay. Stone him if you may. Beat him into a bloody pulp. Understand, baby MIILORD, you are higher than me. Away from this peasant. But enjoy how you torture this silly little clown.
I really like that. I like that a lot, Suzanne. This little arm work. God damn! God! God damn! God damn! Whoop whoop! Blow! Wait! Blow! Ladies and gentlemen, it's not about what's cool. It's about what's felt. It's not about what's cool. It's not about what's cool. Okay? It's not. Jesus, write that down. Go to work. So let's talk. Okay. So what I said a little earlier is the reason why people feel like that. You know, people feel like it's a one rounder, and um, let's drop some knowledge first. Let's drop some knowledge first. Okay. So one rounders are more so for the people there at the event, the environment. That's the people who is in person decides if it's a one rounder or not. It's kind of hard to tell that from footage, but that's a one rounder isn't really a judgment. It's a feeling, you know. It's a feeling. That's what it is, you know. So you know that's decided on the people that are in person. One thing that needs to stop doing this. Was it a one rounder? Is it a one rounder? Stop doing that, okay? And start doing this. Stop asking and look, okay? It's not a judgment for people to be like, do you think? Do this. This should tell you. That'll tell you the truth when you're there. That'll tell you because it's not about what's cool. It's about what's felt. Yes, the dead time. Yes, we have the dead time. There was a lot of timing off on a lot of moves and a bad decision making. But we have to judge the full round, just like we have to judge Ghost Normally Lane full round. We have to judge his full round, and that's what we're doing. We're putting 2 rounds against each other. So when it comes to the one rounder, it's not always in the round they're calling. You know, sometimes we have to look inside the other round as well too. You know, so think about that. Think about that. Like it's the environment around. You know, that's what it is. That's why Crump is a feeling reaction based dance. It's raw emotion. You know, so that's why nothing beats personality. No matter what you do, nothing beats personality. You know, you can do the coolest shit in the world, but if it ain't no personality on it, you're cooked. So, let's go questions. Do I feel like Shazam one-rounded Ghost Normally Lane? Yes. I do feel like he one-rounded him. If I was there, I would have said yes, he one-rounded him. And, like I said, it's not a judgment, it's a feeling. Yes, I feel like he one-rounded him. Because, one, I feel like he finished his moves better. He did better work with his track. Track selection is very important for battling. He chose his track well, and he interpreted the music way better than he did. Sometimes it's like musicality close. No, musicality wasn't close. Move making wasn't close. This is also a thing too we have to realize is that I think Ghost Normally Lane is the better crumper. Yes. Was he the better crumper this day? No. We can't judge what we know our homies to do. That's what y'all do. Y'all be like, he didn't get one-rounded. My homie really nice. Listen, we have to judge right now in the moment. Ghost Normally Lane get off is better than Shazam get off. It's better. But at this moment, what Shazam did with his get off, inside of his get off, was better than what he did inside of his get off. So I don't want to know, like, y'all know y'all mans is really good. What did your mans do right now in front of us? Like, because we have to judge right now. We can't judge the after. So, literally, musicality wasn't close all the way Shazam. Combos wasn't close all the way Shazam because of it's not about the move. It's what happens after the move. So, just intensity, character work, characteristics, movement, footwork, like this, everything points in the direction of Shazam. And when you lose every category that's close to being one-rounded, we should stop it because it's like, damn, you ain't win not one category. So that's how I see it. Okay, that's how I see it. I would have stopped the battle. That's if I was there, I would have called it. I know Shazam dead time was there, okay, and I know some timing's off with the moves and stuff. I judged him, I taxed him for it. But Ghost Normally Lane was more taxable than Shazam's. So everyone who asks me, in my opinion, do I think it was a one-rounder? Yes, I do. I would have stopped the battle. When you go first, going first is so vulnerable. This is why I always go first, because I like the challenge. Going first is so vulnerable that, like, you put yourself in a position to be one-rounded. Okay? That's when you choose to go first, you put yourself in that pressure and that position to be one-rounded. You have to dance. You have to dance. And I feel like the only thing was missing out of Ghost Normally Lane round was one thing, though, a snap. I feel like the snap could have really made a difference in his round because it would have gave us that finish feel and it would have gave us a feel of his round, you know? Because Shazam, literally, I would have stopped the battle after Shazam did the coach shit. After the coach shit, like, ooh, and bang, I'm like, that's the most energy I've seen all day. He's actually dancing. He actually gives a fuck about this. He gives a fuck about this W, and that's what reactions it gave us in Crump as well too. So I would have stopped the battle after the coat. As soon as he put the coat on, bang, and gave me a nice little pocket to get off, I'd have been like, this is done. So that's just a little bit about one rounders. Dan, really for us at home, we can answer it. Yes, we can answer it, but it's about the environment and stuff like that. You cannot ask people that you can't do this because people don't want to get in trouble. He's Ghost Normandy Lane. People don't want to deal with the Bulls. You think they want to deal with the Bulls? Proof, Miho, Dreams. You think they want to deal with the Bulls? Nobody wants to deal with them. So you know what they do? They're gonna lie as soon as as soon as it's time. They're gonna lie. They're gonna. So you think it's a one rounder? You're gonna look at Proof, Dreams, and Miho and be like, no, you're not. You're not gonna do it because you play like you're that guy. You're not actually that guy. But and I'm pretty sure that's what happened here when y'all started to ask. I bet y'all started to think like, I don't want to deal with the backing of it, you know. But it's just dance. But I know that y'all not gonna say it because of that. But because that's the only reason why, you know, y'all would change your mind. But that's why you don't ask. You don't ask because people, when everybody's yelling and they can't see them, they will be like, it's over! It's over! It's over! And as soon as everybody move and point at Mr. It's over, is it over? Well, it could go one more round. Come on, y'all boys. Like, come on, stop that. So, that's why you don't ask. Look. Never ask. Look. It's not about what's cool. It's about what's felt. Look. Never ask. When you have the mic, your job as a host, whoever you get to host your Crump event, you have to tell them, like, yo, we call them one rounders. So it's up to your host to look at the room and look at people either laughing, running, look, and it's up to you to call it. It's up to you. And, you know, although Cuzzo don't like me, that's something I learned from Todd Eyes. You know, when he was judging the Beast Camp and shit, when he was calling all those one rounders, he was like, it's my job as the host. He was like, I have the mic, I'm the host. I'm calling it one rounder because I'm looking. He was like, I'm not going to ask anybody. Why do I need to ask? Y'all telling me the truth now. If I stop and I start to ask one by one, y'all start to care about people's feelings and making your homie feel good and stuff. So just think about that. But it wasn't called. So now we're in the area of kill-offs. Kill-offs is like a one-rounder, but it's not in the first. Okay? So maybe you can go for the kill-off after that. Okay? Kill-offs and one-rounders are similar, but kill-offs can happen anytime during a battle, at any time in a round. You know, concepts, timing, musicality, built up consistently to something, all with, like, you know, performance, intent, and some get-off, you know. But they did not stop the battle, so the conversation for the one-rounder shouldn't even be a thing anymore, but that's just it. I feel like we shouldn't call one-rounders anymore because everybody is friends with everybody now, and everybody is a part of everybody group. So it's hard to call them anyway. So let's just kick one-rounders out of the event because y'all not like that. Y'all not like that. Thank you. Just so Shazam wins round one due to the finished feel of his Crump, due to musicality and just he's more felt, you know. So Shazam wins round one. Let's watch round two. Okay, sorry about that long rant. No, I'm not. Let's go round two. Look at people. You look. Look at Landmine's face. You can see, like, look.
Play the song. We have after sessions. Let's go. Focus.
thing is, I agree with Proof. His get off is better than his. It is better, but at the moment, I actually really like that. I think that's really cool. That, ladies and gentlemen, an arm swing is a move that's predictable, but it's felt. It's like one of the number one exit moves. It helps you get out of things, it helps you get into things. When he came up and he hit that, blow! Thank you. Thank you. Jesus. Finish. That's done. All of that shit we just did out here, done. Finish, Phil. I really like that. That's done. More of that. More of that. More. Whoop. Whoop. Blow! More of that. More of that. Nice little character moment. That's tight. See, he has really good play. He really good though. He really good. It's really just that after. Dope material. Nice little snatch. Nice little groove. Nice little placement. This shit is all nice. He just need to have a finished fill on it. His pace is really good too. It is really like and like character, like true character happens when you're not dancing. So sometimes we gotta let like shit like that was bomb. A little more. He upped his intensity a little more, upped it a little more. Some texture. That was actually really buff. Woo! See, more shit like that though. More shit like that. How he pulled his head. Boom. This right here. Doop 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 doop. More of that. Like let it fill it out more. More of that. That was tight too. I like that. Very nice bang. I like Ghost Normandy Lane's second round better than his first round. I like his second round better. It's a good transition of a track. That's like. And like Shazam just have like these different textures in his crump, man. That's just like working for him too. Like his arm work might not be the best, but like his textures are really working for him. We gotta fill in these moments, though, Shazam. We gotta fill in these moments, man. I've seen this in Our Story. Hey. That was that was raw. That was raw. I like how I got out of this. This walk is crazy. That's that shit was nice. Mm. I like that shit. That was cool. Timing was off a bit, but that's awesome. I've never seen this part. I didn't even know they went 3. This is legit my first time seeing this part. I did not see this. That band was wrong. I ain't gonna lie. That was about to be his best round. That was about to be his best round, boy. That was about to be his best round. That was about to be it, man. That was about to be his best round, man. I seen it because he was on the hunt. He was hungry. So, yeah. We need those reactions. Like Crump needs that. That's especially it battles, snaps battles. So we need the things that battles for us because battles teach us a lot. Like and this is like the second battle I think because um, Ghost Normandy Lane battled MG Pack Paul, and they said he won round to him too. And what I like about battles and sessions are the best teachers, but battling is the best teacher, number one. And Ghost Normandy Lane, bro, what battles are trying to teach you is that you need to up that energy a little bit. You need to work a little more on intensity, and you need to snap because that's the stuff that's beating you. And that because you have everything. You have everything Crump has to offer, and you're really good at putting Crump together. It's just that like finishing it now. Now you just need to work on finishing the bulk, so it can battle, so it can attack. That's just what it is, uh, and that's what happens. Like because like last battle I seen from you was Paul. They were saying one rounder, and this is the next one, and they were saying one rounder of it. Like so let that. That's what the battle is trying to teach you to hit the lab with. Like so, like it's just like intensity don't mean speed or dancing hard. It just gives us that intent behind movement. That's just all it is. Because style is style. Your style could be whatever you want it to be. Your style is about your favorite. It's about your favorite shit in Crump. So you take your favorite shit in Crump. But battles, they require. Battles require shit. Like you can't you can't go into a battle session and you can't go into a battle nonchalant. You can't be in a battle not giving a fuck like, shit, watch this. No, because somebody gonna fucking chest pop and you gonna fucking lose. So, Ghost Normie Lane, bro, you are an extremely tight dancer. Very bulk. Those things I said work on, just add that, bro. You won't have this issue no more. I promise you, you won't have this issue no more. Shazam, we gotta get that arm work better, baby. Shazam, let's get that arm work better, because that's what's slowing you down. People will always say people get off is better than yours because your arm work is like, I don't even know the word for it, but it's scattered. It looks like a chore. You know, it looked like you're doing it for a chore, like your arm work. You're doing it like just cause. Add more placements. Arm placements does the most damage in battles. Add more placements, bro, and add your body within arm work. All our body within arm work. All you need is a little bit of posture, a little bit of posture, a little bit of posture, just a tiny bit of posture. You arm work, and then decide to use your posture. You know, that's what it is. Like you're letting your arms be its own thing, and you're letting your body be its own thing, and it comes off a bit like, you know, like your get off is weak. Because like what Proof said, it is true. Like his get off is better, but your get off is doing more damage. So it's about damage dealt now. So Shazam, bro, work on that arm work, fill in those spaces where you think it's character happening, but it's not character, it's dead time. You know, it's dead time, you know. So try to keep something moving. I can give you a cheat code, Shazam. Try to keep something moving. Like when you want to stop and like try to get like a groove or a bounce, or even like a tense with like depth within your shoulders, like so you can, if you want that time to think with your character, let that happen. Yes, true character happens when you're not dancing, but something has to be happening. You know, you don't want to be there like this, like, am I getting off or what? You know, let something be alive. Like while you're standing there, let this shoulder like do its job. Like you have to have something alive. You need to have life within your dance so people don't tax you for that. Because I can see why they called the one rounder, but I can also see why they didn't call the one rounder. You know, so you know, this is what I do. I don't just judge. I also teach. So it's a very, very, very good battle and a very good matchup. But like the energy-wise, it's going to tip the scale every time at an event. In a street battle, we might have a different story, but at an event, we need that. Yeah, we need that. We need to feel you. You know, throwing your body is something like very important in Crump, and it's one of the most skillful things you can do in Crump, and it's needed to give us that oomph. Every Crumper that y'all watch and y'all like them and stuff like that, I guarantee you, it's because they snap. Now it's time for so long, but we'll sing just one more song. Thanks for doing your part. You sure are smart.